Welcome to Greg Hansen's Video Notebook, brought to you by Sam Levitt's Furniture. I'm Star Sports Editor Ryan Finley, here with Greg Hansen. Greg, let's talk NBA. You are engaged again with the NBA, in part because of two players.
Steph Curry and LeBron James. I have to admit, I'm an old-timer. I would put them in the top 50 greatest NBA players ever. The list only came out 4 years ago.
Right.
Now you got to bump two guys out. Those two guys have to be in there. Steph Curry is just, I can't stop watching him.
He may be the greatest, and it's early, and I will use a baseball term here, SSS, small sample size, but he right now is shaping up to be the greatest shooter in the history of the league.
I went through the list of the 50th greatest players ever in that 2011 class, and I was thinking, he is.
He is. It's incredible. And my thought on Steph Curry is this. Why he isn't America's most beloved sports celebrity is baffling to me.
Yeah.
He is a normal-sized guy, right? Normal size. Me and you could look him in the eye. Went to Davidson. Davidson. Was not a one-and-done guy, was not a declare out of high school guy, was not an AAU guy, was just, I mean, an average-sized guy from an average school who has made himself a great pure basketball player in what, his fourth year in the league?
And he's totally likable.
Totally likable.
He reminds me a lot of Steve Kerr.
Yeah?
I mean, his shooting.
Right, yeah. Steve Kerr couldn't cross somebody over the way Steph Curry
No. His articulate nature.
Right.
And you can't help but like him.
Yeah.
And they're together. Those forces that join those two guys together, pretty good.
It is incredible. Another guy who's maybe not as beloved, maybe a little polarizing, is LeBron James. I watched them play Sunday night. He was playing on one leg. He was sick. He was incredible.
I used to have this rule when I got in my car. Within 30 seconds, if I turned on Sports Talk Radio, I would hear the name LeBron. Every time, no matter what month of the year, 30 seconds I'm in the car, the Sports Talk guy goes, LeBron. He gets more pub than any athlete on the planet.
But isn't it justified? I mean, he's the best player in the NBA right now. At a time when you could make the argument, because of Europe and the globalization of the game, it might be the best talent pool ever in the NBA too.
To me, he is a physical freak the way Babe Ruth must have been a physical freak in 1927. There was just nobody else like him.
Yeah. The comparison that I always thought was interesting is, because of the number he wears and all this other stuff, people want to compare him to Michael Jordan. He's Magic Johnson.
He's not Michael Jordan.
He's Magic Johnson. I mean, he can play all 5 positions. He might be better than Magic Johnson. And that hurts to say. Yeah.
His team doesn't even have to pass.
I know.
They get those other 4 guys over there, and they'll still win.
That'll do it for this episode of Greg Hansen's Video Notebook, brought to you by Sam Levitt's Furniture. For Greg Hansen, a new NBA fan. I like this.
Well, for the next 2 weeks.
For the next 2 weeks. I'm Ryan Finley. We'll see you next time.